Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the news on energy powered by greenLITE. I am Qair. On the headlines, Federal Government of Nigeria engages oil marketers over hikes in fuel prices. Presidency signs off assets transfer documents to NNPC Limited. National Electricity Grid to receive over 3,000 megawatt supply boost. World Bank approves the sum of $138 million for solar electrification in Central African Republic. And now, the news in detail. The federal government of Nigeria on Wednesday said it is currently in talks with oil marketers over the cost of petrol, lingering queues and bridging claims payment, among other issues in the downstream oil sector in the country. The General Manager of Corporate Communications Department of the Nigerian Midstream Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Qair, made it known to newsmen that the government was currently engaging with Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, MOMAN, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, and the Natural Oil and Gas Suppliers Association of Nigeria, NOGASA, who continue to push for upward review of petrol above the government-approved price of 165 naira per litre. Ahead of the July 19 official inauguration of the new phase of the NNPC, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari, who also doubles as the Minister of Petroleum Resources, has signed off this transfer of assets document from the NNPC as a corporation to a limited company, as provided by the Petroleum Industry Act PIA 2021. Following the sign-off, the Group Managing Director of the NNPC, Qair, assured local and foreign investors that the new entity will be regulated in line with the provisions of Companies and Allied Matters Act and will function as partner of choice to oil and gas companies worldwide. With this move, the NNPC Limited will completely become commercially oriented and a profit-driven national petroleum company. The federal government of Nigeria says it plans to boost the nation's power supply with an additional 3,865 megawatts of electricity across the country in the next 24 months. The government, in a statement through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC), said it has identified solutions with the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) and the electricity distribution companies on addressing key interface challenges confronting the different power companies. Despite the 2013 privatization of the power sector in Nigeria, the industry has recorded operational instability, and consumers and operators alike have repeatedly complained of myriads of issues in the sector. You're still watching the news on energy. We'll now take a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
greenLITE.
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 greenLITE. greenLITE.
greenLITE.
greenLITE.
greenLITE.
greenLITE.
greenLITE.
greenLITE. You don't use greenLITE.
That's impossible.
I use the greenLITE app.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. If you're just joining us, you're watching the greenLITE News on Energy. greenLITE Energy System is your Pan-African energy and utility information network in Nigeria. The French independent power producer Qair Group, in partnership with the Tunisian government, has inaugurated the first floating solar power plant in Tunisia. According to Qair, once in full operation, the floating solar power plant will have an annual generation capacity of 265 megawatts-hour of clean energy to be injected into the network of Tunisia's electricity and gas company STEG every year. The World Bank has announced a grant of $138 million for the implementation of electrification project based on renewable energies in the Central African Republic (CAR). The bank, through its subsidiary, the International Development Association (IDA), says it will provide the sum of $83 million of the grant funding, while Green Climate Fund (GCF) will contribute the sum of $30 million, which is to be backed by additional private financing of $25 million from the World Bank. The grant provided aims to increase the rate of access to electricity through investment in generation and transmission infrastructure in the Central African Republic. And with that report, we've come to the end of greenLITE News on Energy. But before we go, a recap of the major stories. Federal government of Nigeria engages oil marketers over hikes in fuel prices. Presidency signs off assets transfer documents to NNPC Limited. National Electricity Grid to receive over 3,000 megawatts of supply boost. World Bank approves the sum of $138 million for solar electrification in Central African Republic. For up-to-date energy and electricity information, visit our website at www.greenlite.com.ng. And don't forget to follow and like our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Also remember to subscribe to our YouTube page for real-time updates and other programs. Once again, thanks for staying tuned. And from all of us at greenLITE Energy Systems, it's bye for now.